Welcome, welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. Hope everybody is well. Let's see. I hope I did this right tonight, but let's see. All right, we're about to get started. All right, gotta be Black Cherry in the building. Get ready to get started. Let me know if you can hear me fine. All right, somebody heard me. Tonight is a collective energy reading. We're just waiting on the moderators to come on because, lately folks get beside themselves, get on here and start saying foolishness, but we ain't got no time for that. All right. Okay, there you go. Let me know if you can hear me, sis. Peace, peace, peace. Let me know. What's up, Sister Lati? How are you? Peace, bite. Good, good, good. Because I got headphones on tonight, so just got to make sure. I got Tweet song in my head. I can't get caught up. I don't know if that's the name, but if you know Tweet, you know the lyrics. I can't get caught up. I can't get caught up when I see you. I don't know who that's for. But we're gonna keep this thing going. Peace and hot grease to you too, my dear. All right, so thank you for coming to the channel, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Comment in the chat. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you notify anytime I come on. All right. And note that like, sharing, and subscribing are energetic donations to the channel. Cost you nothing. Mean everything to the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. Okay. So me and Black Cherry was talking earlier today about who and what. I don't remember. But like a flash, I heard they ain't learned their lesson. Spirit said they ain't learned their lesson. Whoever or whatever, I don't even remember what the subject exactly was. She would know, I don't remember. But yeah, people ain't learned their lesson. And so now, Karma God go ahead and step in and show. So when you don't learn the lessons, right, you fail, you fail the test. And when you fail the test, there are consequences to that with that failure, right? So, um, so basically, Spirit's saying, yeah, they're failing. People are failing, but I'm sorry if I'm touching the mic. People are failing, but they are also getting the consequences of their actions. Spirit said, never, don't trouble your little mind. Don't stress yourself out. Why don't they get it? Why don't they understand? Don't even worry about it. It's coming. Trust and believe is coming. We see it in every aspect of life right now. If you don't see it, you are a hermit in a hermit shell. Like, people are going to get consequences, and the holes that they're digging are deeper than they even imagine. It's like, people are underestimating how much chaos and conflict they're stirring up in their lives. And so, guess what? Spirit gonna just take care of that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me pin that comment. Thank you. Oh Lord, that didn't pin. Boy, they didn't add so much stuff. Sometimes it worked well. Sometimes it do other things. So again, welcome to the channel. I appreciate y'all. We get ready to pull, see what Spirit has to say, because folks didn't learn their lesson. That's the downloaded message. We're gonna go from tarot first. Then we're gonna go to revolutionary growth or revolution repair. Repair revolution growth. Okay. Uh-oh. So we had a 2 cup situation. Past energy. Past energy. Coming more spirit. So folks got along really well. Partnership. Bosom buddies. Oh, come on, spirit. One at a time. Oh, but then somebody had to walk away. 8 of Cups. It's giving almost 10 of Cups in reverse, even though they're upright, because you got to walk away. That 2 of Cups ain't doing it. Tell me more. Somebody was probably doing more than the other. Oop. Oh, damn. Just get ready to fall out. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. See, that's that divine timing, but it ain't working out the way somebody thought it would. Tell me more, Spirit. Page of Cups. Somebody's very immature. Maybe they need to apologize. That's an apology card. Um, new feelings, initiation, a child. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. Nope, too many. I wish the rest of them lyrics would come to my mind. I can only hear the little hook or chorus. I can't get caught up. When I see you. Oh, and she said, "You're so beautiful." Oh boy. Well, 3 cards popped up without me. I'm thinking it's one. It's 3. The Justice card is in reverse. The 5 of Coins is upright, and the 10 of Wands. So somebody got some major burdens because they didn't learn their lesson. The Justice card is here to give somebody the justice they deserve. So if somebody thought, hey, I couldn't get over, Spirit said, no, you can't. If they thought they could just, you know, I won't say be forgiven, but if somebody thought that they could get by without having to put in the effort in or work in a relationship or situation, Spirit said, no, you're not getting over on anybody. You're not even going to get over on yourself. And then we got the 5 of Coins. The 5 of Coins is that feeling out of the cold energy. But see, this card, and it was a word that I've been learning a couple of years, but I don't use it. Or more of a phrase, learn helplessness. Because if you look at this particular 5 of Coins, this person is looking depressed, dejected, like they're a victim or they can't do it, right? But then the key is right there, and the lock is right there as well. So, with that being said, all they have to do is get up and use the key. But I feel like somebody's in a learned helpless situation. Like, I can't do it because this excuse or that excuse, or this person did that to me or that person did that. Yeah, somebody is in a learned helpless situation. And it could be that they know very well what they're doing, or it could be that they're ignoring. You have to take it how it resonates. And then we got the 10 of Wands. So major burdens. In this particular card, though, somebody is trying to divvy out those burdens, let those burdens go. We also got the Eight of Cups. So somebody is walking away from something that used to serve them. That Two of Cups in the energy, in the past energy. It's like they're walking away from something they thought was for them or something they participated in. Because now sometimes people realize, what am I doing? What am I doing with this person? I resonated with them at one point. I don't resonate with them anymore. So there's that. What's the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Yeah, Empress in reverse. So we got that Jezebel energy, right? She's a sewer maiden. She is the mommy dearest. Okay, so somebody's mother, baby mama, mother figure. She is, she represents the epitome of everything that's not good. With all the, I was about to say feminine, but all the queens, right? The queens, all the queens in reverse are the empress in reverse, all combined. So she may cuss you up, cuss you out. She may emotionally manipulate you. She may smother you. She may use you for finances. And she may be very prone to be overtly sexual, whorish, a bit whorish, yeah. Um, Perverted even. Um, but you gotta take it how it resonates because all of them have different traits. So whatever stands out for you that makes the most sense, she embodies all the negative traits. So that is somebody's issue. She's somebody's burden. This is what somebody's trying to walk away from with that Two of Cups. At some point, they resonated with her energy, but now they no longer resonate with her energy. This could be somebody trying to get away from their own mother. The mother could be somebody taking advantage of them, guilt tripping them, playing on their minds. Everybody was telling me about this movie. I haven't seen it yet. Shit, I don't know what it's called, but I do know that the mother was tricking the child by creating a catfished her. She catfished her daughter. I think it's on Netflix. I don't know what the name of it is, but she catfished her daughter, and it's real insidious the things that she was doing to her child. And I don't know if I had seen it, I would tell you what the premise beyond that is, but it just sounds very convoluted, um, unnecessary to do to somebody, playing in somebody's head. So this is given that this mother is possibly like this Empress in reverse. Um, it could very well be an Empress in reverse because, and a child trying to get away from her because you see the Page of Cups is right here, okay, and the Page of Cups, is childlike energy, also very immature, challenging lesson. Maybe the challenge of the lessons they gotta grow up. You can't stay a child forever, and you got to acknowledge your faults, and to start anew you got to clean up the past. Somebody is not having good luck, so their life might be a little bit turned upside down with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is somebody who, again, past energy with the Two of Cups, it seems as though they have resonated with the energy of this Empress in reverse, possibly until she turned on them, something like that. And then with the Justice in reverse, the Five of Coins and the Ten of Wands, they're struggling to pull themselves out of whatever this is with her. And I feel like they may have legal issues, maybe binding contracts, meaning like, I don't know, rent or utilities or mortgages in their name or bank accounts, things that will bind you to a situation financially and deplete you at the same time, especially with the Five of Coins here. But Spirit said this is a Ten of Wands energy, so this is a burden. No matter what it is, it wasn't beneficial to this Page of Cups. It wasn't beneficial. So, if this was in fact their mom, then, with a Page of Cups, they're going to be naive or they're going to listen to the mother energy. They're going to believe them. You know what I mean? They may even support them, good or bad or indifferent or whatever. I've seen plenty of situations where no matter what the mother did, no matter what it was, no matter how narcissistic she might be, that child will still be like, I gotta do what my mom says do. I had a family member who was writing bad checks and got arrested. And come to find out, she learned that from her mom. I never knew nothing about it till, well, the way you passed it. But I think she even did, a little time. Nothing serious. But yeah, she wrote bad checks because her mom taught her how to write bad checks. This is somebody who, again, was in bed with that type of energy, or was a bosom buddies, or, what I'm saying, resonated with their narcissism. Maybe not fully narcissistic themselves, but definitely uh, was down with whatever the mother energy was doing. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This person had no boundaries with that Two of Cups energy, which I feel like is this Empress in reverse. They had no boundaries because Seven of Wands is about persistence, is about boundaries, being persevering, things like that. But in reverse, is that jellyback, that coward energy, that unable to stick up for yourself type of energy, and that's clarifying the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, somebody when they leave a situation, they running from it. With the Chariot here, and the Chariot is upright too. Yeah, whoever this is not only are they walking away, but currently they are running from that situation. They're trying to get away from it fast. Spirit said. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit. Okay, so whatever they invested in, and the hidden energy is showing that whatever was invested in um, didn't fruit. So this person was like stuck, uh, waiting on a harvest that's never going to come with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's kind of like you get some seed, maybe you eat something, and you know how bad seeds are, these GMO seeds, right? And you go to plant them and you hope that something grow, but it doesn't grow. Or the thing is they on seedless things, you go to try to grow the seedless thing with a little piece of seed, but it has not fully developed. It's like that. It's like somebody got something that they thought they could do something with, and it's not working out. Okay, Spirit said this person is essentially stuck, but wasting their time. It's like they wasted their time in something that was bad luck. Now, it's funny how in the current energy they want to run, run, run away, but then they're stuck in a bad situation, having bad luck. It may be that somebody is, oh, okay, Spirit said it's karma. Somebody's karma is from wasting time, not learning a lesson. Okay, back to the download a message. Got it, Spirit. Yeah, so this person, they're losing a lot too, because whatever they invested in financially is not working out for them. I thought I heard something. I thought I had heard something. Yeah, Nine of Swords. And so, in the challenge and the lesson is somebody coming out of the dark night of the soul, stressed out. This Empress in reverse is going to keep somebody in this type of energy. If they have any connection, this is the energy they're going to stay in with her. Nine of Swords. Stress, regretful, mourning. Mm. And the last three, I like the outcome, Spirit. Clarify that. Seven of Swords. So somebody's plotting and strategizing a way out. Remember I said earlier in this reading that somebody wants a way out, but they can't just get it the way they want it. They can't sneak away. Um, it's like they can't release it. They can't just get over. There's no getting over. Um, this is somebody who would like to, um, like skirt past all the karma. Like they don't want to have to deal with that. So they trying to do something on the low, possibly without this Empress energy knowing, but they're plotting and planning. The Spirit said 9 times out of 10 they're gonna leave something major behind, and it may get caught. Yeah, whoever this is, this so the masculine energy is a Knight of Swords. Oh boy, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. And the reason why I say oh boy, um, I feel like this person doesn't. They're not. They're not understanding that there's nothing that they can say that's going to change the Empress. There's nothing they can say to plead their case that she cares about. Um, their words will fall on deaf ears. Like she really won't care how they feel. Just do as I say. That's it. No matter how they protest, or fuss, or fight, or argue, she is going to dominate that argument because she's still an Empress in reverse. So the slickest talk, she already knows. The emotional manipulation, she already knows. The greed and dissatisfaction, she already knows. The seductive qualities of her, the bearingness, but the seductive qualities of her is still very much there. So whoever this Knight of Swords energy is, they don't stand a chance with an Empress in reverse. Why? Because she gonna take them, twist them up like a pretzel, manipulate the fuck out of them, and they gonna forget what it is that they came to say. they go, whoo, they gonna forget whatever it is that they came to say. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but that, in my mind, I don't know how y'all hearing it, but it's like, you know, I was just talking to, oh, I gave somebody a reading today, and when I was sharing that with them, I was like, the person came up as an Empress in reverse that they're dealing with. And I was like, Spirit keep yelling at me to tell you, do not argue or do not engage with this person. Don't. Do not give them a reason. They're looking for an angle every time that they deal with you. And you got some things that you got to work out. So do not fall for it. Okay, that's what I got over and over again. I was like, do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you cannot treat somebody like a human being that has never treated you like one. If that, that makes sense. If that makes sense to you, like people have inherently, especially with the Page of Cups, walk with a certain level of empathy and compassion, right? And sometimes we forget when we have a lot of empathy and compassion for people, we tend to forget that that person that we have the most conflict with is we start to not to forget they're human, but we start to forget who they are, that they are the snakes that they in fact are, that they have not really shown us anything, but maybe they may come to you humble one day. You know what I'm saying? They may act helpless. Oh, my paw hurt. Can you heal me? And then you get the dog in there, and the next thing you know, the mask come off, and it's a whole snake. But you knew that this snake paraded around in that puppy mask. If you get what I'm saying, like just to give you a visual, like some people are just snakes. They are very much narcissistic snakes. And if they need your attention, they know what to do to get it. They know how to play the victim. They know how to, they have the learned helplessness. They want you to do stuff for them. They want to tempt your emotions, right? They want to get you out of pocket so that you bend to their will, whatever that is. Our Spirit said you gotta be careful with people like this because these people type of you feel like you could talk to them like a human being. Spirit said you can't. This Emperor in reverse is a demon. You can't necessarily talk to her like you would a regular person because ain't nothing about her regular, and not in a good way. But people who have that strong empathy and that compassion want to understand how everybody, we're all the same, and no, we're not. We're really not. Some people came here to be hell on wheels. Okay, they came to disrespect. They don't come here for peace and joy. They came for chaos and conflict. That's who they are to their core. That's who they've always been. And to believe otherwise is delusional energy. Okay, and that's what puts somebody in a seven of coins feeling stuck and trapped kind of energy because they believed it even when they saw something different. Because I don't see this Empress in reverse healing or changing much at all, for the better. Maybe like you see glimpses of it, you think, oh yeah, they human, they understand what they did to me, blah, blah, blah. They don't understand. They understand, they just don't give a fuck. And the best way to understand it is to watch how they move. Stop assuming because you want them to do better that they will actually be better. Karma's going to have to teach them if they don't get the lessons. A lot of them already got karma, but they still refuse. Like their ego and pride is so strong, they refuse to change ways to be better. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Oops. High vibration transformation. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration. That is in alignment with your soul's path, a higher knowing. And you now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation. Whoever this is for, this is where that 10 of Wands is coming from. Like somebody is like, I can't take the burden anymore. I'm losing with the 5 of coins, and justice is in reverse. So whoever this is, they are going through a transformation because Eight of Cups is here. The Chariot is here. This person is on a mission. Honestly, if you are not that person and you know this particular person in your life, they're waiting for you to pull them out of this, but you can't. They have to go through this like uh, a butterfly goes through the chrysalis. Okay, they have to struggle through it in order to be their best self. That's the only way they're gonna learn their lesson. Actually, people think they can take the easy route. They can sneak away. They can hide. No time you need to sneak away is when somebody's abusive. And the Empress in reverse not more than likely wouldn't be abusive, but and maybe that's what somebody wants to do is run away from her. Take it how it resonates, but there's a transformation taking place. Nonetheless, tell me more, Spirit. Oh my God, this air is so cozy. Creativity and discovery. One of the best ways Divine wants you to connect, excuse me, is through your creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, listen, and to know your best. Oh, wait a minute. And to know how best to flow the energy through you. You're being called to tap into your creative side, to reconnect and discover many talents, to be open and process and let it flow without judging yourself. I feel like somebody has had enough and they are holding themselves back from other potential opportunities by being with this person, by being with this Empress in reverse energy. Tell me more. Yeah, decisions and fear. Control. This person definitely got control issues. They got pride and ego issues. It says some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choices with a calm and centered manner. I feel like somebody was in past energy realizing that they were deep in fear and they have some sort of control issues, or maybe that person that they're dealing with has control issues. It's a kind of is given do as I say, not as I do kind of energy. All right, tell me more. Somebody's having a major ego death, Spirit said. Inflexible change. You are a person involved with set in the ways that are impeding growth. Be more open minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective. A healthy choice, oftentimes being too rigid, masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create the flow. You know, somebody's life is flowing all right, but it is not working in an ideal way. It's not optimal, you know. Um, hmm. Life is on a process, Spirit says, like a hamster wheel of stress and being re-traumatized, Spirit says. Hmm. All right, likely outcome, Spirit. Passion ignited deep. Live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. Bottom of the deck. Distorted view. Perspective. It says a change is a change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself. The situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. I feel like somebody needs to pull back their energy and observe what someone else is doing. They need to pay attention. Mm. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Oh, pull the bottom of the deck here. It says childhood wound retrieved. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within heals required self love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. So somebody's inner child at page energy is screaming at them. Um, somebody's inner child is they it just it's a cry out. You know what I'm saying? But again, keep in mind, even with compassion, this person has learned helplessness. Mm. They don't want to help themselves. They kind of want somebody to do it for them, take the weight. Um, yeah, and that's not gonna work out well because whoever this Jezebel energy is not going to handle business uh, or support somebody or guide them or whatever. She's going to get into that smother mother, Queen of Pentacles energy and reduce support. Spirit said, if this person is looking for her to support them, it's not going to happen. More than likely, she's going to keep mentally messing with this person. And it's really igniting this person to move away from her, from what I can see with the Ten of Wands, this dropper. But it's not as easy because there's some complications with courts. I do see that with the Justice in reverse. Like somebody's not financially well, especially with the Five of Coins. Maybe they can't pay their fines, something like that. They may end up doing jail time because of her, because of their dealings with this Empress in reverse energy. She may end up helping somebody get to jail because she be doing a lot. She full of the car. Y'all let me know if y'all there. I see people on here, but y'all, are y'all sleeping to the sound of my voice? Does it resonate? If it don't resonate, don't take it. But I just check it. I'm doing a little check-in. See who's here. All right, we're gonna pull up Tangle Love. This could be very platonic, very mother-child energy. Don't have to be a romantic relationship, but if it does for you, this is somebody I'm describing as more of a F boy or a mama's boy type energy. Somebody that mama can't do no wrong, and if they're doing wrong to you, she overlooks it. Tell me more, spirit, or she even participates in it. Spirit said. So spirit got you though. You're protected. Your signs that you're guided. So if you feel challenged or have you felt challenged, Spirit said, we got you. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll help you guide the way. So your spirit guides are looking at you and supporting you. But your person, they haven't learned much yet. You know, they still got some learning to do. Tell me more, spirit. Yep, because they childish as fuck. Immaturity, insecurity, verbal conflict, and victim mentality. I just told y'all. Your person's immature. They may be going, I feel like whatever transformation that they are experiencing, they're moving at a turtle's pace. That transformation is not happening like it would for a regular person. This person ain't regular. They stuck, they jellyback, stubborn, hard-headed, thick, all of that. Tell me more. And you sick and tired. Over it, moving on, decision is made. Repetitive cycle. 8 of Cups. And this person ain't, they said they not sick and tired enough of waiting around. That's weird to me. But tell me more. Teamwork, love. This is what they want to get back to. Together through it all. Partnerships. We got this. Do they? I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. This is what they want to work toward, though. Tell me more. Desire. Yeah, this passion is ignited. Desire. Self-pleasure, intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. Man, somebody want to run to you and show you how much they care. What's it say? Yep, they want reunion. Back for good. What's it say? Joy. Soulmates reconnect. I feel like that's what somebody wants from you, but that's not something they could just have. Not on some tease them, but they just can't just have a reunion. This person wants to walk away from their karma and not suffer one bit. Spirit said, not so fast, pal. You know, some on the cartoons they snatch you up by your neck. Like, where do you think you was going? That's how this person gonna lose their. This is how they're gonna learn their lesson. They're gonna get snatched up by their neck, and spirit's gonna be like, where'd you think you was going? 7 of Swords? Oh, okay. No, you're gonna come back and get these pow pows, these spiritual pow pows, all these lessons. You're gonna come get it. And we ain't letting you off the hook like that. Tell me more. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you're notified anytime I come on. Like, sharing, and subscribing are donated donations, spiritual donations to the channel. They are very much appreciated. And I want to say thank you in advance. All right? Tell me more, spirit. But your person, they really haven't learned yet, okay? And karma is definitely not done with them. If you've seen the beginning of it, I think this person hasn't correlated what they do versus what they're experiencing. So they may be going through karma as we speak, but they don't understand how connected it is to the things that they do. Whatever those things are that they should not be doing, they do it and then expect no repercussion. And Spirit is giving them repercussion after repercussion. No contact. You're in no contact with them. It says block, separation, disagreements, and silent treatment. This person you once resonated with, you know, agreed with in many ways. You're not dealing with them. Tell me more. Okay, childish. Feeling it again. Yeah, feel a connection after sparks. Fine. This is somebody who might be an avoided energy. And when you pull your energy back, that's when they start feeling like you matter. But this is somebody who was severely neglected as a child. And they go through cycles. And they want you to rejoin their cycle, Spirit said. With the Eight of Cups, you said, hell no. No contact. No entrada. We're not doing that. Tell me more. Yeah, vibes in sync. Yeah, this is when you were with this person in the past energy, they were, and you guys were an energetic match. Same page. Y'all flew together. In the past energy for you. Not so much anymore. I think you're sick and tired of them. And tired of being tired. This person's ego is very inflated, Spirit said. Very inflated. Fighting. Yeah. There's trust. Trust issues, one-sided, detached, and poor communication. So this person definitely is on some avoided type shit. Um, I heard gaslighting. I didn't even see that, but I heard gaslighting. But y'all definitely arguing, and you don't trust them. They trust you. You're detaching because it was very poor communication, one-sided. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, so yes, whatever this person going through is rough. Says broke, debt ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. Whatever they got going on financially ain't it. They may front like it is, but it ain't it. Person needs a lot of financial help. Tell me more, Spirit. Hiding their true feelings, definitely avoided energy. Mixed signals, deep emotions, secret love, cold and detached. It's somebody who would triangulate you with somebody just to hide their emotions from you and others. They send mixed signals. That's part of that triangulation too. The envy. It says black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, and magical. So your person, not even their person, but your person is mad you gone. And they hold a grudge. Because you won't be or do what it is that you used to do, whatever that is with that person. You're not there for the manipulation. And also, Spirit said this person is like they trauma dump. You know what I mean? That's part of that immaturity. They trauma dump. Um, but that's that learned helplessness. Hmm. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. You know, it is not your story. It's not your story. If it is, it is. I want to thank you for coming to the channel, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate all of that. Um, the solution to this situation, right? Before I don't even need to pull a card, but I might. Um, One of the most compassionate ways with strong boundaries, with people who hide their true feelings, is to leave them with their feelings. Leave them right there where they had you fucked up at. You know, um, some people will play in your face because they lack the empathy, they lack the understanding, they lack respect. And you have to, it's not like you have to eat it, but you have to be, when you have something to lose and somebody else don't, you have to be protective of your assets, of your support, the people that love you. You have to be protective of their time. There's someone here that just hides their feelings. They're not that protective. Um, they're very one-sided in relationships, and I feel like they're more nine of cups type, kind of just let you be. This person's not supportive. Now the Empress in reverse, she will pretend to be. If that'll get her away with somebody, she'll pretend that she got their back, but she don't. And that was 4 5 4 5 on the timer when I saw that. She'll pretend that she got their back, but she don't. She's like kind of like a step aside and watch you fall kind of person. Not reach out, not even let you help get you off the ground type person. So the solution though is to let them be. I know it's a hard solution to hear, but when you're faced with energy like that, in order to defeat the devil, you have to be stronger. Um, Separate yourself from anything that is pulling on your energy and causing you to make bad decisions and not being supportive. You got to pull away from that. Somebody has to let that go. It's time to grow up, and I feel like that's why this Page of Cups is in a challenging lesson because they got to grow up. Can't be a page no more, but they also can't come at no Empress in reverse, no knife, um, Knight of Swords type energy. Anywho, y'all, I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. I suggest you pull your energy back from this person. Go find your tribe and your peace somewhere else because wherever this is going, it's going to drag somebody down to the pits of hell. And it's going to be 10 times harder to get up out of that. So thank you again for coming to the channel. Peace, y'all.